This weekend is Bad Blood, and do you know what that means? Another round of predictions. There are only 5 matches on this card, and none of the men's world titles up for grabs, which is a bit weird to me, but let's just talk about it. The first match we're going to be talking about is the Raw Women's title match, which I think is the Women's World Championship. The Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley in a Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage match. It is full circle from Dominic being custodied in a ladder match and now Dominic being custodied in a shark cage, which I think was that lunatic Vince McMahon's original idea for child Dominic Mysterio, which stupid, terrible idea. Grown man Dominic Mysterio, funny, bad idea. But let's talk about the prediction. I think Liv Morgan's going to retain. I think you can get a lot more mileage out of this. I think you can get a lot more mileage out of getting Rhea to win that title back. If you want Rhea to win that title back, you do it at a big show. Maybe a Saudi show. I don't like the Saudi shows. There shouldn't be Saudi shows. But maybe then, or you find a way to put this off till WrestleMania because Rhea Ripley is a WrestleMania superstar. Maybe have her win the Rumble. How is Liv going to win this match? I think someone's going to come out and help her. I think she needs a heater. If you want to make the story with Rhea last, you can't just have Rhea and Liv go back and forth forever. You need someone else in the mix. Maybe Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez. Can't remember her name on main roster. Maybe she comes back. She's, towering figure that can fight Rhea. Makes sense. Next is Damian Priest versus Finn Balor in a singles match. Ooh, I think Finn might win it simply because the Judgment Day need to kind of get some wins in this storyline, and also to do the big blow off this soon at Bad Blood doesn't make sense. You want this big blow off to be like a hardcore match at some sort of main 4 pay-per-view, maybe a Survivor Series if they have a War Games match. Maybe, but that might go to the Bloodline instead. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be, at the Rumble, something like that. It just needs a bigger blow-off than a Bad Blood. So Finn's going to win, probably with a lot of interruption. Maybe a new Judgment Day member. Not sure. Next is the Hell in a Cell between Phil Brooks, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. So I'm just going through the order as they're listed on Wikipedia. I don't know when this match is going to be placed. Makes sense to be the main event, but also the Mega Powers are there, so I don't know. So, Hell in a Cell match. I think CM Punk walks away with the dub. I think Drew doesn't need to win to come away from this feud being like the name. I think you give CM Punk this big win, you give him this big win in a stipulation match, and you still have Drew being able to be like, he didn't pin me, in the ring normally. He had to use just absolute destruction with the steel cage cell. Someone's going to bleed in this match. Maybe both of them will bleed. But yeah, I think CM Punk will walk away with this. It will allow him to try and face Gunther. Gunther then beats him in the long run. Then he probably gets into a feud with Seth sometime down the line. And then, maybe Drew and Gunther can put on some matches after that, which would be really cool to see. Maybe have Drew try and get that IC title off of a face, probably Jey Uso. So yeah, you can spin them off away from each other after this match. But I think with this match, you give it to CM Punk. Who knows how much longer he's got. You might as well give him another Hell in a Cell win. And yeah. Then we talk about Nia Jax versus Bayley, and I'm happy to see there being 2 women's matches on the card, both women's championships on the card, which is great. I think Nia Jax is going to walk away with a win here, and I think she's going to do it because of interference. I think Tiffany Stratton's going to come out and try and help Nia, and then Naomi's going to come out and try and stop Tiffany, but Naomi trying to stop Tiffany is going to result in, maybe Bayley being distracted or something, and then Bayley gets pinned by Nia Jax, who probably takes advantage of Bayley being distracted, which then spins off Bayley and Naomi to have their own feud going forward, which would be quite cool. And then, this Tiffany-Nia thing will probably keep going until someone eventually lays Nia out to allow Tiffany to cash in down the line. That might happen at Bad Blood as well, but I think they're still trying to build something with this and add intrigue to this going forward. And finally, the Mega Powers, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, the Bad Bloodline. I think it's pretty obvious. that the Mega Powers walk away here. I don't see Roman being pinned on his first match back since Mania. Maybe Cody will get pinned by like Solo or Jacob Fatu if like a bus is driven into Cody Rhodes. That's the only way I see them losing. I see the Mega Powers losing if it's like 10-on-2. So you got to add like a bunch of people to the Bad Bloodline for them to be able to beat the Mega Powers. I see Roman probably pinning Solo or something. I don't know. I think Roman's going to face Solo one-on-one. I don't see Jacob Fatu getting pinned because I think Jacob Fatu like is the next big thing. He is like the next chance of a Roman Reigns. Solo, you know, I like doing NXT, but I don't see it now anymore. So I think Jacob Fatu they need to protect. I think Solo might get pinned by Roman. I think Roman getting the win adds intrigue to Roman and Cody's story, and it also, you know, sends the crowd happy. It's like, oh wow, the Tribal Chief won. Go on, Roman. One's up for Roman Reigns. So that's what I think is going to happen. So those are my predictions for Bad Blood. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Hey, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend or family member. Let me know your predictions for Bloodline. And by Bloodline, I mean Bad Blood. There's a lot of blood words in WWE right now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you watch some great wrestling today. Make sure you go to kayfabecrimes.threadless.com to check out the awesome Dropkick Apartheid and Dropkick Colonizers merch, where 100% of the profits from these products are going to go to charity, medical aid for Palestine, and also the Lebanese Red Cross.